Alright, back in our video today, I'm going to be showing you the best AFK XP currently in Chapter 5, Season 4 of Fortnite.
Hey gamers, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. Check that description for all the other social media platforms. Now back to the video.
Alright, so I call this AFK now because just like last season, because I think every mode gives you a decent amount of XP now than previous. But if you just want some AFK XP, let's go ahead over to Lego first. I just want to quickly show the AFK method here. I can't really fully figure out how fully AFK works here. I've tried doing the creative strat where you just put yourself in creative and use a rubber band. You get kicked after like 15 minutes. If you have any real way to actually fully AFK in Lego, then please tell me because I definitely know it's possible. Like, there's definitely a way to do it so you don't get kicked for an activity, but I don't know exactly how you can go around doing that. But counting about how the AFK or if it really works here, um, if you can fully set up AFK and you don't get kicked when doing it, you get a pretty good amount of XP just in Lego AFK every day. You get about maybe 5, 6 levels per day, 4 maybe. I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's a good amount, you know. It takes a couple hours though. It's not like we'll get to it, Save the World, where it only takes 2 hours to get like 4 levels. It takes about maybe like 6 hours, maybe 5. It's a good chunk of hours until you get those 6 to 4 levels. But fully AFK, if you can figure out the exact way to do it. The only way I've really figured out how to do it is you spin it around a circle, and when you eventually die, you have to respawn in here, and then it will work. And I was trying to in creative because like, oh, if you don't need to respawn, that would be so good, but you still get kicked for that. Well, the respawning in this, it makes it so much easier for the game to be like, oh yeah, there is someone there, so you can continue to do this. So that's the only problem with the Lego AFK. But if there's an actual way to do it, some type of method you could do it with, and yeah, please tell me because Lego AFK is not bad at all. So after that, there's also Save the World. Save the World I've been spieling about since I've been doing this video to confirm that yes, all these still work. But Save the World, I do think is the best if we can fucking find it. There it is. I do think Save the World AFK is the best AFK in the game. Mainly because you only need to wait like 2 hours and a half, and you get uh, about 4 levels, maybe 4.5 levels per day. And if you are a founder, then you also get your V-Bucks if you can find certain challenges. That like, oh, see, husk eliminations as constructor. That's great because that means all I need to do is join up in here, launch it, and then be a constructor, and boom, the traps will take it out. So let me explain how this works if you don't already know how this works. If you do already know how this works, there's no reason to continue watching. This still works, and I'll show you how much XP you get by the end of the video. So there's a constructor. So yeah, if you have a founders, make sure you check your V-Buck quest, because if you have like husk limbs or play matches as a certain character, then you can just quickly make sure you do that and then set that up, and you get some quick V-Bucks, which is always nice. But yeah, basically, if you don't know what Save the World AFK is, you basically want to start up these Storm Shield defenses. There's in the beginning of the game, you're gonna have to do Storm Shield 1 to 10 for Stonewood. I would say Stonewood's the easiest, so that's the one I'm gonna talk about. You're gonna have to do these Storm Shield defenses from Stonewood. There's 10 of them. You're gonna have to do Stonewood Storm Shield 1 to 10. Once you get through the first 10, then you get unlocked to Endurances. Endurances is basically a 1 to 30 wave that you play in a row, non-stop, which lasts about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. The main thing in this game, though, the main like meta kind of thing in Save the World is these things called trap tunnels. So I have one here. I have one over there. I have one basically everywhere there's an amplifier and everywhere the zombies come. I have a link in the description to a big playlist that shows you a pretty good outline of how you build these things. So yeah, it's pretty useful. I definitely made some on my own. I think I made this one on my own, or One of these I definitely kind of like improvised, but most of these are basically directly from that video. Um, I do pretty good. I get to like wave 24 or whatever. You know, these aren't fully upgraded either. Some of these are like, some of them are 90s, some of them are like 61, and then some of them are like 35. They're like, you know, level, because I didn't have enough materials to finish it off. So, yeah, they're a little scuffed, but you know, they're not horrible. But yeah, I make it around the like wave 24, sometimes 29, sometimes 30. But normally, at least I'll make it to wave 24, which is about like 4 levels, I think. If you make it all the way, it's like 4.5, maybe. I don't know exactly how much it is. You know, I don't really care, but you get a good amount of levels for completely AFK, and that's what this is, right? Like if you don't want to play Fortnite right now, right, and you just want some quick levels, then you set this up. You let it sit for like a couple hours or two, or I have the PlayStation Remote Play app, which you can just be anywhere, connect to your PlayStation, quickly set it up, and boom, just close the app and let it sit for 2 hours, and then come back and be like, oh, there's my XP, cool. Turn to rest mode, right? It's really nice. It's really easy too. But yeah, so we'll start this up, and then I'll put a screenshot of the XP I get.